flames suddenly burst out under the man's feet. Just as he reached for water to put them out, he unexpectedly traveled back to ancient times. As the fire spread rapidly, he pulled a woman into his arms and said he wanted to go home. The next instant, he vanished out of thin air and reappeared inside a shopping mall. The man thought everything that had just happened was a hallucination and decided to leave quickly. But the moment he stepped forward, he was transported back to the ancient village only a second ago, and sure enough, he teleported back to the shopping center once more. Right then, a system notification popped up. He needed to survive one full day in the ancient village to unlock the door and access level 2. In the blink of an eye, he stood in the village holding the fire extinguisher and put out the blaze before everyone's astonished eyes. The villagers believed a god had descended and knelt down to worship him. The man told them he had come to save them. The village chief begged for his help and explained that the village had gone without enough food for an entire year. The man teleported back to the mall, loaded up piles of food and various tools, and brought everything back to the village. The villagers were endlessly thankful as they ate the supplies he'd brought. He asked the chief why food was so scarce, and the chief replied that constant monster raids ruined all their crops before they could grow. The man promised he would fix the problem. He rescued the woman who had been trapped in the fire, and the village chief arranged a place for him too. But the man saw only thin bedding on the bed. The woman told him stuffing weeds inside the covers was the warmest bedding the village could offer. She said she would take care of him for saving her life. The man returned to the mall again and fetched a soft, thick quilt plus thermal underwear, then teleported back to the ancient village. The woman marveled at these strange new items. He told her to put on the thermal clothes and handed her a pack of tissue paper. She touched the soft paper and said she had never felt anything so smooth before. The man told her to use it freely, as he had plenty more back in the mall. That night, they fell asleep holding each other. Early the next morning, the man headed back to the mall to check what he had unlocked in level 2. He found a huge selection of vehicles available. Considering the rough terrain of the ancient village, he picked a practical three-wheeler. A system message notified him that the armory would unlock at level 3. The man grew excited, knowing modern weapons would keep the village safe from the roaming monsters.